Album of the year.
I knew it. I knew it. I freaking knew it, yo.
Album of the year.
Album of the year.
Album of the year.
For this guy.
For me, for sure. The Lobby Boys. Mano and Jim Jones.
All I'm saying is...
Hold on.
They got some records on there.
Hold on. They got 15 records.
Get your shit off.
15 records. I got...
How many did you skip? That's important. For me. I don't care about it. For me right now.
I didn't skip anything on the first 2 listens.
Okay.
But after that, I listened to a good 11.
That's a good average. That's a good average to go 11 to 15.
I listened to 11.
That's a good night. It's a good night on the game. That's a good game.
And I could listen to all 15. The problem is that I could listen to all 15. The problem is,
what's the problem?
I got to be in the mood to listen to.
You listen to 11 Mano songs?
It's Mano and Jim.
Correction. 11.
Hold on.
Mano. And Jim and Friends.
Y'all
which is the Lobby Boy.
11 songs with Mano on it.
Let me tell you.
In fact, wait, hold on. I got it. I got you.
You got me. Go ahead.
I got this.
I ain't gonna lie.
Let him speak. Let him speak. Do his thing.
First of all, right, this is one. People act like Mano can't rap.
Right.
That's false. This man has been rapping for at least 15, 20 years.
Right.
This is a fact. This is not this is not debate. This is not hyperbole.
I'm not going to tell you, but I also want to add the detail. Tom doesn't make.
Don't worry about it. I got this.
Let him do his thing. Let me get his shit off.
Let me cook. Yo. We here now. But now, Mano has been seen as an underdog of sorts, right?
Yeah, I disrespected him, by the way, and I apologize.
Yeah, you did.
I didn't. I wasn't trying to disrespect. I was trying to give you your props, and I didn't set it up correctly.
Yeah, you did.
I apologize.
Like he's never just crossed that. Like
no, he did because his first single was with T-Pain. So
yeah, he crossed it. Go ahead.
Knock it off. But
that shit was huge.
Right
I
back on the other side of the line.
All the above, you know what I'm saying? You remember? I was outside.
I remember them songs.
No, but what I'm saying is people from that point, he made a great career for himself, and he was able to create a buzz and a movement for himself.
Right.
And people overlooked that.
Right.
Because of whatever antics or what have you, right?
Yeah.
Him teaming up, and then he did another album with Uncle Murder that didn't do what it's supposed to do as a mixtape or whatever. But that's it on there.
Now we're here.
And everything converged. Jim is on an upswing.
Right.
Mano's on an upswing.
Right.
They've been building this thing for a year and a half during the pandemic. You know what I'm saying? The whole Lobby Boy collective and movement. Yep. You know, you got Fab, you got Davies. You know what I'm saying? This whole thing. You know what I mean? It's a lifestyle at this point.
It started. Their connection started to me with El Capo.
Right.
The song with him and El Capo.
Even before El Capo.
I'm saying that's what like. I would say like old. They sound really amazing.
I would say like the first seed was playing it during Wasted Talent.
Yeah, I got you.
To wake up.
I'm just talking about what El Cabo was like.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean,
they sounded so great. It was like,
yo, I don't want to think I didn't hear these either. I heard.
Oh yeah, I know you didn't. So I'm just painting this picture. So when I'm listen, first, like,
you know how which is good for them. That means they promo correctly because they got a nigga like me tuning in.
Oh yeah, but I mean to finish off my statement so he can eat because I know he waiting to eat too. It's perfect timing for them. Like everything, the stars aligned, and the music is good and it sounds great. So, I mean, I'm personally won't call it album of the year because that's not my lane.
They definitely engineered it with whoever engineered this album.
Oh, no doubt. Everything was top notch, and I'm not mad at it.
It sounded very, very good.
When I listened to the album, I immediately tweeted him. I'm like, yo, I already know it's gonna be album of the year. You don't gotta argue with me.
Nope.
You don't gotta call me like, what are you talking about, cousin? You don't got to do none of that. I already knew what it was.
They should pay you a little because I would never, ever listen to anything of that sort.
Really?
Only because it's simple. Literally, the only reason I listen to it is because I know I'm gonna be here sometimes with y'all.
Oh, you knew I was going. You know me.
No, I'm dead serious, bro. I really started listening to like certain.
I don't need to get paid. I don't need to get
I know the older main on that shit. I just can't get myself. Listen, let me this right here. So I can't get myself to go bump some fucking Mano, bro.
I get it.
Listen out. Put it that way.
So here's what I say. You know what? There's a reason probably why you probably don't.
It's an age difference.
It's an age difference.
But it's also if I'm gonna go listen to that type of music, there's a good amount of people better than him that I'm gonna go listen to.
Yeah, you got to go to Mano for certain content.
That's a fact.
That's subjective, though. Like even that's subjective.
Mano content is right up my alley.
That's what I'm saying.
I love his content. I love everything about it.
That shit is nowhere near.
No. You know what? I'm gonna sit this over. Go ahead.
All I'm gonna say is,
go off, yo.
You said it's album of the year.
Album of the year.
All I'm gonna say is, this is why
Okay.
For years.
This is
years.
Documented, yo.
Been telling y'all, Jim Jones is nothing to play with.
You definitely said that.
I've been saying this for years.
I don't know why I thought he was about to bust out with the
Jim Jones is on my top 5. Jim Jones ain't nothing.
Ever?
Yes, ever.
He probably number 1.
Listen.
Okay.
Y'all thought I was bad about Nas.
Yo. Now listen. 2 years ago, who had album of the year?
Jim Jones. El Capo.
What?
El Capo. El Capo. Whoa. Hey,
Bro,
El Capo,
I'm not
trust
saying
me.
it wasn't hard, bro. Y'all, listen to me. It was album of the year.
Album of the year, bro.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
Album of the year.
What year was
And let me
that?
tell you.
Hold on. I'm gonna tell you right now.
For him, it was album of the year.
No, it's not even just for
For
me.
street niggas that chant black and mouths and drink
Hold on.
Coronas.
I'm gonna tell
in
you
the
right
dirt.
now.
In the dirt.
I'm gonna tell you, guys, solidify. Fat Joe said his album of the year. Rick Ross said his album of the year.
Go off. Who else?
A lot of people said that.
Producer says albums of the year.
No, but you gotta. So here's the problem. Here's the problem for y'all, because y'all younger. The problem is.
Please stop playing.
But I have to.
We're not saying that. It's a caveat.
There's a caveat.
It's a trust.
Listen, y'all are a lot younger, so the attachment that you have to these gentlemen is not what we have.
Okay, so because of your attachment, you can't say that's album of the year.
Wait.
It's not. I didn't say it.
Listen,
You wanna go pull it up?
Listen. Can I finish? Let me get my show. So you're not necessarily checking for his album. You're not connected to listening to the music like you are, right? See, I gotta go back and I gotta understand what this young nigga is listening to, right? I try to put my young nigga hat on, right? And I gotta go make sure I listen to Young Boy, Lil Baby, The Baby, all these niggas, right? I go and proactively listen to them because I gotta figure out what they're talking about, and I like a lot of their music, right? But the difference is it doesn't work the opposite way, right? You're not actively going out your way to go. Not you per se, but most young niggas, they're not going out of their way to listening to it.
You're a student of the game.
Right. You're a student. Right.
That's a fact.
So what I'm saying is because y'all immersed in music, shoot videos, you go listen, you tap in, you listen to you got podcasts now that you might listen to that might reference them, so you might want to check out. But just off the strength, you're not going to look at that. You know what I mean? You're not going to check that out. We have seen them age in the game and they've gotten better.
Right.
The El Capo album
It's still here.
to me is probably his best album he's ever made. And most people would say that I'm wrong.
Nah.
Right? No. Some people, what's the start with a P. What's the album?
Hustle's Poem.
That people say that's his best album.
But look at the year it came out.
I'm just saying what people say.
Got it. Copy.
To me, even up to this point, that's his best solo album. I mean, if you look at the production from start to finish, his features, the records on that joint is crazy. This Lobby Boy album, production is crazy. The actual content is crazy. Their features are crazy. The song with him and Young Blue. What? Are you serious?
Yeah.
Features is crazy.
Yo.
I mean, listen.
Benny went off too.
Benny went off.
Hold.
And I'm like, yo, and I ain't gonna hold you.
Favi went off.
I'm not gonna say, I'm gonna say, damn. Mano went off on that shit.
Yo.
Man, hey, listen. Mano went off on that and I had to say, damn, did Benny really?
Yeah.
Do Mano?
Yeah.
Do Mano might got a better verse than Benny?
And the ill part about that record is
Better than Baby.
Mano started off damn near every record, except for like the last two.
Right.
So
and
like,
went back
Mano set the tone for this whole project. You know what I'm saying?
Right. He set the tone for every. And that's all I'm saying is.
I was impressed. So, for me to be impressed with
It means something.
You know what I'm
It means something.
So Jim Jones got 2 album of the years in the last 2 years.
last 2 years, what you mean?
Well, I mean, this is a joint album.
So this
This
is
is a joint album.
He's on it though.
Joint album.
It's
a joint album.
He's on. Without him, it wouldn't be the same.
I'll put it to you this way.
Without him, it wouldn't be the same.
And by the way,
yeah, of course, but Mano was the
the
MVP
shit y'all
of this
said
record.
about him having album of the year, that El Capo shit.
What about it?
Y'all don't have to do it right now.
Go look at who dropped.
Rhapsody, which is my album of the year.
Yeah, but let me tell you something.
Rhapsody wasn't fire.
Whoa. Let me just say
My boy.
Listen, let me just say something.
Rhapsody fire, but
I don't care about who else put out, right?
I
don't care about what else came out, right?
Wait, Lupe came out that year too.
Let me explain something. To me, that El Capo album, don't nobody kill me. I'm just saying in context of album of the year and not getting the recognition that it just solely deserves. I compare the El Capo album album of the year that year as I compared to Victory Lap. And when I say that, I mean the streets said El Capo.
They did.
Album of the year
was fire album of the year. They just played that. It wasn't a one and done type of after the first week we're not gonna listen to it. We played it for 6 months type shit, right?
DJ Envy on air, Breakfast Club said album of the year.
What I'm saying to you, it had that impact, bro. The problem